Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Good to hear. Well, welcome back to another Adventures with Smiles. I was taking a little break, but I'm back now, and I got a whole bunch of some new content with you guys. Movie locations, history, and a whole bunch of other good stuff. Now today, I'm at a little bit of a special location for the movie set of How It Ends with Theo James, Kate Graham, and Forrest Whitaker. Alright, let's get this started. Now in this movie scene, this is just after Theo James and his father-in-law Forrest Whitaker have a real bonding scene. Theo James gets to know that his father-in-law Forrest Whitaker does know that his daughter, Kate Graham, is pregnant. And they bond over the wrecking of his old antique boat, which we find out actually was his daughter that crashed the boat after being drunk. So they come up here, it's a night scene, and this is actually the Arlington Bridge. And a funny stat about this Arlington Bridge is actually the parts of this bridge are actually made for the Blue Nile River in Sudan by Cleveland Iron Works. But it didn't end up going through, and Winnipeg bought this at a really discount rate and put this bridge up here. So they come up here, and there's 3 motorbikes at the end of the bridge and a van. And Forrest Whitaker bruised his ribs earlier in the beginning of the movie, and they try to ask this guy for help, but they know he's not going to help them. They're going to rob them again. So they start a chase scene, and he does a 360, goes all the way down the bridge, and then he has to do it again and goes up the other way of the bridge. And then Theo James passes Forrest Whitaker the gun, and he drifts his back tires out, and Forrest Whitaker puts 3 shots into the truck that's blocking them from going forward and kills the guy. And then right after that, Forrest Whitaker passes away. And then they move on to the location where his girlfriend is staying in downtown Seattle. Now I'm going to take you guys up on this bridge here, and we're going to drive across it so you have a good view of what this bridge looks like. Now this is where he would have been driven, I think it was a Cadillac, across this bridge, and this is where they did the chase scene. Now in the movie How It Ends, which is about a natural disaster that is a mystery throughout the movie of why exactly these volcanoes are erupting, tsunamis are happening, and these strange electrical storms are happening all across America in the movie. But Theo James, when he finally gets to where his girlfriend's condo is in downtown Seattle, this is the location used. And you can notice in the movie that, see the windows on the 2nd and 3rd floor? You can really notice those. And what's special about this building is it's a historical building of Winnipeg, over 100 years old, made by A.C. Williams from Chicago, Illinois. And it's used as that at first, as a Winnipeg Harvest International, but then it became a residential place where I actually lived up here on the 2nd floor for a while. So Theo James comes here looking for his girlfriend, Kate Graham, and this whole parking lot here is like filled with wrecked cars, ash, and half this building actually is demolished. It's shown by the CGI being demolished. And so he comes here thinking his girlfriend's gone, and then he walks around the building, and then he comes to the back of the building here, which we're heading to right now. And you start to see this little ladder here. He climbs up it, and makes his way up to the second floor, up to Kate Graham's condo, and yeah, the whole place is wrecked. He figures that she's definitely passed away. But then, as he's looking outside over this direction, he turns around and looks behind him, and on the wall, on a steel case, she's marked out the address that her neighbor took her to for safety. And then he heads out to the countryside outside of Seattle in the movie. I'll give you guys one more look here at the building. It's near the end of the movie and how it ends of when he comes here. But yeah, he comes to this location right here. Well, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to this channel and you like this content, don't forget to subscribe. Take care of yourselves. Peace.